Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again and welcome to another video, and I'm finally doing another movie related video. It has been a while, but I am back again with my action Blu-ray collection video, and I've also chucked in my Arnie Blu-ray collection as well at the end of the video. So a few people have been wanting to know what I own in terms of my action collection, so finally getting around to it. I own a few more on DVD, but the majority of my action films are on Blu-ray, which is what I wanted to focus on because I feel it is the best format for the genre. And yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to start with my action Blu-ray collection first, then my Arnie Blu-ray collection at the end of the video. Alright, so starting off we have The Rock. This is an absolute classic, and I'm sure any action fan out there is well familiar with this film, but if you've not checked it out, I definitely recommend it. It's one of my personal favourites. Next up we have an essential franchise for any action fan, and it's Rambo. These are the four movies. You've got the Rambo trilogy and then Rambo Reloaded or Rambo 4. Great set of movies. I'm sure everyone is well familiar with them. My favourites are the original, of course, absolute classic, and then Rambo Reloaded, which I thought was a fantastic modernisation of the franchise. So Rambo trilogy and Rambo Reloaded. Next up we have Predators. Machete with Danny Trejo. This was a disappointment to me, I'm not going to lie. Danny Trejo was the only thing that I really enjoyed about this film. He was awesome. The rest of the cast, pretty mediocre in my opinion. The biggest problem with this film, and a lot of other people seem to agree, is that it peaked way too early, and then it pretty much became rinse and repeat for the rest of the film, which was unfortunate because it could have been so much better, but it just peaked way too early in terms of action, and it was pretty much it. Next up we have Blood Diamond. Not a traditional action film, but it's definitely falls under that genre and I wanted to include it. Awesome film. The Road Warrior or Mad Max 2. I really need to pick up the original Mad Max on Blu-ray, but Mad Max 2 or The Road Warrior is definitely my favourite in the series. Love it. Taken with good old Liam Neeson, one of my favourite actors. He was amazing in this, and this is just an all-round incredible modern action film. I'm sure most of you have seen it. If you haven't, I cannot recommend it enough. Go and check it out. There is a sequel coming out, I think next year, or it might even be later this year, I'm not too sure. But yeah, looking forward to that. But Taken, amazing. 80s classic with Big Trouble in Little China. John Carpenter's Escape from New York. The Fugitive with Harrison Ford. Again, I wouldn't really call it a traditional action film. It's definitely got action elements with sort of a cat and mouse style hunter sort of storyline. Excellent film. Tomorrow When the War Began, fairly recent sort of teenage action film, I guess. This is kind of the unofficial sequel, or sorry, not sequel, remake to Red Dawn. Very similar in terms of storyline, about a group of teenagers who go away camping for a weekend, and while they're away, the country and their small remote town get invaded by some army soldiers, and it's basically up to them to remain hidden and fight them off. Next we have Unknown. Again, not a traditional action film. There's a lot of sort of psychological elements to the storyline. Kind of a thinking man's action film, I guess you'd say. Again with Liam Neeson, another fantastic performance and an all-round good movie. Next we have Universal Soldier. I enjoyed the film, but I don't absolutely love it like everyone else seems to. Waterworld, great sort of post-apocalyptic action film, really good. Cobra with Stallone. And lastly, for my action Blu-rays, The Expendables, my favourite action film of all time. Yes, I know it's recent, but I absolutely loved it. Great throwback to classic action films, and of course it's got one of the best cast in terms of an action film of all time. All the great classic action actors in one film. Absolutely amazing. Favourite character would definitely be Christmas. Jason Statham's character. Christmas was amazing in this. I loved him, and I'm really excited for Expendables 2. Okay, so that's it for my action Blu-rays. Now on to my Arnie Blu-ray collection. So first up we have Collateral Damage. Excellent film, love it. Eraser. Raw Deal. The Running Man. This is one of my favourite Arnie films actually, from the 80s. He's in a reality survival program thing where he has to basically escape these people that are trying to kill him. Really good. Total Recall. Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer. I picked this one up fairly recently and I haven't got around to watching them yet. I've kind of been put off a little bit by the bad reviews that I've heard about this film since picking it up, unfortunately, so it's kind of put me off checking them out. If anyone out there has seen them, please let me know what you think of them. I'll definitely get around to watching them at some point though. My favourite Arnie action film is Commando, absolute classic. If you haven't checked this movie out, you absolutely need to. It is a masterpiece in my opinion. And a couple of Terminator movies to end the video. We have Terminator 2 and Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. Yes, I know Terminator is available on Blu-ray, but it is not available here in Australia yet. However, we finally get a Blu-ray release of the Terminator in October, so about damn time. I will definitely be picking that one up. But yeah, Terminator 2, my favourite Arnie film and one of my favourite movies of all time. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines is not very good in my opinion. Okay, so there you go guys, that has been my action Blu-ray collection and my Arnie Blu-ray collection. If you've got any more recommendations in terms of action films on Blu-ray that I should check out, please let me know. Let me know what other Arnie films are available on Blu-ray as well. I'm interested in that. I definitely want to be picking up Predator, the original Predator, and The Last Action Hero, but other than that, let me know what other Arnie films are on Blu-ray and any Blu-ray action recommendations that you might have. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this video and thanks a lot for watching.